Hello friends and welcome back for episode 2 of our Soma series. I hope you're all doing well today. Before we get right back into gameplay, I just wanted to highlight this pretty cool looking scene for you, which seems to look like, for me anyway, just something right out of one of those 3D Mark benchmark programs from only a couple of years ago. And now we're just seeing stuff like this in everyday gameplay, which I think is kind of awesome. So, you know, I'm getting a very strong Bioshock vibe from it. I don't think there's any reason to hide that. And then I guess pair that up with, like, the Alien Isolation vibe from that Omni tool that I had to unlock, which, you know, I found maybe a little bit of a questionable decision to have, like, a key and lock mechanism so early in the game. But so be it. Let us get back into things. Anyway, we ended up in this area where we were first revealed to have been underwater. And as you can see, the daunting depths of the industrial complex ahead beckon us. Who am I to deny you? So, one of the things that came across last time, and don't worry, I was definitely listening, was I think that a lot of people were asking that maybe I could turn the brightness up a little bit. I don't think the brightness was actually to blame for some of the issues here. I think what we were finding was a bit of a problem, perhaps, was more the fact that I was having some issues with getting the right rendering settings for the amount of darkness that needed to happen. Uh-oh, somebody needs some help. So anyway, I will try and address that to the best of my abilities at this point. Alright. And hopefully this episode will look a bit better, because I'm sure there'll be plenty more darkness as we're thrust back into darkness. Well, you can hold me to my word at this point, I guess. Will it be alright? Because, honestly, I can't see all that well. Alright, maybe don't touch that. What's this? Oh, don't stick your finger in there, man. That's just rude. What's going on here? It doesn't hurt anymore. Alright, that's lending a little bit of credence to the idea that I had proposed on the last episode, that maybe there's... Oh man, we gotta go through freaking vent shafts in this game. Maybe there's a little bit of a consciousness simulation thing going around, just making sure that there's nothing else here to see. I saw a little bit of a blue blip in the ceiling. Yeah, what's going on up there? Oh, it's probably just reflecting off of this light. Alright, so... I am the type of person that likes to recap a lot of the time when I see things that, even though I think we're still riding the initial endorphin rush that is a new game release, I like to call out tropes and cliches a little bit when I see them, and, well, let's be honest, we've hit a number of them already. Possible consciousness simulation may not be one of the most cliche things in horror, but I've certainly seen the "it was all a dream" trope before. We've certainly got neon-lit, industrial complex, generic kind of sci-fi area, vent shaft things going on. That's no surprise. And now we've got duct crawling, and early on, not really comprehensible lock and key mechanisms. So those are like a couple of things that's giving me a little bit of pause is all. Not saying that I can't still enjoy the experience, I certainly can. But I'm hoping that the writing picks up and compensates for some things that actually have slowed down the pacing in a way that maybe would be less preferable. For early on, especially. You want to start the player off with, well, I guess there's two schools of thought. There's some people that like to start it at the peak of the roller coaster ride, where you're just about to fall, and then you try and sustain that kind of endorphin rush for a while going forward, or you take the other approach to pacing, which is to start yourself at the bottom of the dip and slowly work your way up the hill to then eventually reach some sort of initial climax that then propels us forward for a good while yet to come. I'm supposing we're taking the second of those two in this particular approach. Why can't I stand up here? This is much taller than me. There's some very elaborate vent shafts that we're experiencing. Alright. These are human-sized vent shafts for walking in. I have to believe. Okay, we've got more oil drippage. We've got another one of these, like, tied-down hunks of organic-looking crustacean. I'm gonna guess this is the merging of the sentient AI plus the organic structures that are sort of belying this facility? Something like that, anyway. Oh, I see a note. Okay, I forgot. We also have done some note reading, too. But, you know, there's nothing wrong with environmental storytelling. I'm not going to really knock that. Don't touch the structure. Gel leakage. Can't confirm its effect on WAU. Issue has been reported to SSE Walshirk. Walchuk? Is that a person's name? Walchek. Okay, I wasn't sure if that was just a badly drawn S or a cursive Z. Gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, so we've got a problem over here that we're going to have to deal with in about 5 seconds. Before we get to that, though, I would like to make sure the rest of my environment is ready for me to move on and through. I like to approach areas in a sort of rational and list-based way. Kind of like look at everything, kind of ascertain that we've got all of the stuff done, then move forward through bullets. Got it. Good. Radio signal block insufficient power. I believe the implication here is this is drawing the power, right? Maybe before I pull the power on it, I would like to interface with this organism is a word that I might use. I don't know.
Hey, can you hear me?
This is reminding me a little bit of that robot from the 80s movie. What is it called? Something battery? Battery's not included? Was that it? It looks kind of helpless and sad. But I'm sure in the right circumstances, it's more than willing to choke my lifeless body to death. Or wait, kind of reverse that. Alright, it's not replying. I guarantee you, though, when I unplug it, it's going to make a fuss. Freaking guarantee it. Alright, so diagnostics are not looking positive for this creature. Unexpected shutdown. This is like cut off on the left here. I wanted to read that. Well, I guess just blame it on the glitchy nature of this. A lot of glitchy effects going on in this, too. Actually, just sort of ambient glitchy effects, as you can see as I look near this. Which makes me wonder, also, there might be some implications in the fact that my vision can actually become artifacted, too. Yeah, alright. I hope we don't have any epilepsy sufferers here. We've got a lot of flashing going on. We'll start off with this. This is not an option, apparently. We will secondarily start off with this. You left me no freaking choice, though. No, don't. Alright, you want to talk about it now? I don't mean to be interrogating you or torturing you. This is not my intent. I simply don't understand. Insufficient power still. I wanted to make sure if there was any changes in the situation between one power plug and the other that we documented those. There are not changes, though. Everything is exactly in the same position. So, alright. Power plug number 2. I actually unplugged it. I had to actually pull it completely out. I was okay. I was happy. I'm sorry. I mean, I'll be honest, I wouldn't have done that if you had left me any other options, game. I have no desire to snuff the life out of things that I don't even understand. It's not in my nature. Radio signal blocked, insufficient power. So now we turn this on. Power should now be restorable. Yes, there it is. What's this? Nothing. Ah, here we go. Manual boot sequence. I thought it said boost. Thought maybe we were going to boost a power signal. No, we're not doing that. I can't control anything here. Oh, buttons, though? There we go. Who doesn't love a good button? No? Okay, this is a button sequence. We're going to wait until this is in green. Then we're going to press number 2. Then we're going to wait till that's in green. Then we're going to press number 3. Ah, I'm a freaking genius radio engineer. Now look at the coolant levels rising. Turbines are going on. You may as well just hire me as like a high-level maintenance engineer at some power plant. I think I'm pretty much ready. Yeah, I'm super ready. All of the challenges that will come from this job are totally within my grasp. Lisbon, Portugal, Cadiz, Spain, Site Delta, Site Theta. Everybody's offline. You're like Skype right now. Oh, Site Lambda, online. I guess we're Lambda.
What's happening? Hello?
Did I just come from Site Upsilon?
Hey, can you hear me?
I feel like I say that weirdly every time.
Upsilon, what's going on?
Oh, okay, we are Upsilon. We're talking to
I
Lambda.
have no idea.
Okay, got it.
I just sort of woke up here.
In the room right now?
It was like a seat with a helmet.
Is that right? What's your name?
Simon.
I'm Simon Jarrett.
Yeah.
And what do you... Oh, signal... Damn relays. Where are you now?
Someplace dealing with electrical power. I'm not sure if it's a plant or a transformer.
Yeah, you're probably in the thermal plant somewhere. You want to go upstairs to the comm center. It's the room with the dome ceiling.
Hey, look, this place is not... There's something seriously wrong here. Hello?
I'm sorry I didn't catch that. We lost another relay. Just listen, head for the comm center upstairs. I'll wait here.
Can you help me? Alright, I've answered the call. I've unlocked the achievement. I'll let you talk to my friend. Oh, alright, well, I tried. And you wait here. Okay, so sorry I was being a little silly there. I knew that I was in Upsilon, but I didn't know if I had gone to a different building when I transferred in that underwater area. I did see the pipes and stuff, but, you know, okay, I got it. It's all good. Do some more power stuff. I love power stuff. Systems online. Standard pressure, 2.017 bars. Yeah, it looks nominal. System's nominal. Oxygen unavailable. Yeah, we didn't need it anyway. Station diagnosis unavailable. Who cares? My diagnosis is cloudy with a chance of terror, I guess. I like this, by the way. This sweet freaking crosshair. It's like, yeah, you can look out of that, and we can shoot stuff with our power. I don't know what I'm talking about. Let's keep going. Suspected structural fault must be reported immediately. Your supervising engineer and Lambda Station Logistics. Okay, I appreciate that we're at least in a place where there's a little bit of light right now. If only because it makes the video more visible and viewable. I like that. Burning high-pressure steam. Alright, well that's going to explode on me in a second. You don't call out the steam without making it a problem for the player. That's just how it works. I don't know what to do. This is not opening. Otherwise, I guess I would have crawled in here. Ladders. Alright. Apparently ladders are not my strong suit. I seem to destroy them with one fell swoop of my forearm. And what is that? I'm going to throw an object. Cool. There's a lot of cans over here, which leading... Yeah. Alright, it's leading me to believe that we're going to need to throw some cans over here. I don't know how this thing reacts. I knew we would run into it soon enough. What is... Okay, so it seems to have a vision cone. We can do some round the robin, round the rosy, round anything we want, really. Yo, I'm over here. You can't find me. Alright, so it's typical dumb thing. Move the mouse in circles with the wheel to turn it. Do I need to turn it? Whatever. I'm gonna assume this is probably longer than I can jump. And I probably don't want to fall, considering, well, we've got our buddy over here who seems to be rather eager to talk, or whatever it does when it interfaces with its unwilling participants. Alright, well, I made the jump, but, you know, that's how horror games go, right? This is maybe a way? Nah, getting pretty bad feeling about this, actually. Oh. No, can't go in there. So we're just gonna have to really just straight up hope it doesn't come down this hallway, but I'm feeling like our odds of living here are pretty low. Oh. It went somewhere else? I never would have called that. Did it go up here? Wow, alright, that thing's real dumb. Ow! I should have paid attention to that steam. I guess I've got to open that, and that means I've got to go through this again. Oh, hatch. Yes. One more time. With gusto. Close it now. Cool. Am I safe? I feel safe. But I know that the way horror conventions tend to work is that something's going to now smash that door open. Seems likely anyway. Or maybe I just, like, you know, if I wanted to up the scares, I could have just left that open, maybe. no matter. Oh. We got some Matrix clothes from Matrix Apparel, LLC. And, oh, cool, more drawings. I like that these are in here. This is, like, kind of adds a little touch of personality to what is a rather, not sterile, but, like, kind of drab environment. Oh, that's a cool drawing. Reminds me of War of the Worlds a little bit. The walkers, the triarachnid walkers. Looks like there's a turtle attacking it from the bottom right corner of its giant head. What's this? Amy's sketchbook. Alright, I'm already getting vibes about how this is gonna go, and I'm already sad about it. Oh. I think it found its way up, perhaps. Amy and Carl, Pathos Buddies. What is that smashing I just heard? Okay, I figured it was gonna be the robot dude coming up to get me, but maybe not. Alright, do we want to go this way yet? Maybe we want to go in here first? Yeah, it's Amy here. I'm Amy. Hi. What's going on this desk? So, everybody's stuck to a wall now. They used to use these robots to lift and move stuff around. Some bad thing happened, and now all of their identities seem to be trapped inside of these avatars stuck to the walls. Hello.
What are you?
Are you blind? It's me, Carl Semkin. Wrangler? Any of this sounds
Do you know me?
No, actually.
Well, thanks for being so
Do you
helpful.
Klaus know me?
It's not like I'm knocked out on the floor or anything.
Are you human?
Shit, did my body give it away? I try hard staying a mystery. Yeah, I'm human. Are you?
My name is Simon. Do you know anything about this place?
Oh, you knew. That makes this slightly less weird. Look, I'm obviously hurt. If you see anyone else around, just tell them where I am.
Alright, I see you. Are you around? Can you help?
What's wrong with you?
Alright, now you can.
Everything. You go diving in sewage or something?
What do you mean?
Where are you, exactly?
Are you for real? I'm right here. See me waiting? Look at my hands. Hey, buddy.
Okay. I'm just gonna be. I'm not seeing it. I see a machine, a robot talking.
What the hell are you looking at? I'm here. See?
Okay. I just didn't expect you to look like that.
You're really hung up on appearances, you know that?
How did you hurt yourself?
Not sure. Blacked out pretty bad. Can't remember how I got here.
What do you remember then?
I was in the pilot seat, remoting a UH.
UH?
A universal helper. You know, a robot like these things, but livelier. Anyway, I was just dealing with some heat shields, and that's my last clear memory.
You were remote controlling a robot.
We do it all the time. Robots are too on a way to deal with some stuff. Intuition doesn't grow on motherboards, you know?
Did you maybe get trapped in the robot somehow?
Your mind is pretty tightly wired to the helper, but nah, pretty far-fetched.
Alright. I'm with you on the premise, but the fact that he can't even acknowledge what I'm telling him when he is completely aware.
From the floor? Like, right next to you?
Yeah, I just talked to you like 4 times, dude. He's completely aware that he's mind controlling a robot, and I basically just broached the idea to him, and he's just like, nah, that could never happen. Also, how dare you say that I'm not a robot, even though I was just mind controlling a robot? Like, there's some dissonance happening here.
Listen, I don't want to alarm you, but I think you might be trapped in a robot.
Alright, here we go.
I'm telling you, get your eyes checked.
No, okay, he
I'm
just
right
doesn't
here.
accept it.
I see both my hands, both my feet. When you remote, all you see is like a video feed from the helper unit. Your own body is entirely out of the picture.
Alright, I can't see my own hands or my own feet when I believe... Didn't I see them earlier?
I'm really hurting here. Go get some help. If you see any others, just let them
Alright,
know
are we at the
where I
loop
am.
position?
I'm really hurting
Yeah,
here.
we are.
Go get some help.
Alright, I've exhausted dialogue with this friend. Oh, someone's peeing here. Oh, that's probably bad. And this is definitely a lever I'm going to be pulling. And I've just killed that guy. I'm sorry!
I can't move. Please.
I didn't mean it.
I'm sorry. I think I pulled the wrong lever.
Don't sweat it. Just get me a doctor.
Wow, you're awfully forgiving for how much that sounded like it hurt. Oh, man. Well, I guess the only way that I could kind of justify his reaction would be psychologically he's in a state of complete shock. If that is the case, and he's just straight up in denial about the situation, maybe he can't even comprehend what's going on. Like, maybe his mind is somehow being wired to block that as a possibility? I mean, maybe a little harsh to use the word wired there, but... Alright, I'm working on it, man. I'm just looking around to make sure I don't miss anything. I think we're good. Sorry if I'm being a little bit slow here. I just want to make sure we don't do the wrong thing, end up passing something important, and have to backtrack a lot. I know we'll be doing some backtracking, there's no doubt of that. But I'd rather avoid doing a lot of it. This looks like that freaking big dog thing that the dude kicks and then it just readjusts itself and keeps walking. I think it's kind of horrifying, but I wonder if that was like the premise of this game. It's like, you know that big dog thing that they invented in Boston? What if we just make a game about those? Yeah, those are terrifying, dude. I'm with you. Let's make a game about those. I mean, that's probably not the whole premise. Oh, this is definitely going in the fan. Oh, no. I guess it doesn't fit. What is that, like a metal saw? Yeah, it looks like the type of thing they use to cut the wings off planes. Surprisingly light when it hits the ground. That looks like a power cell I could remove. Nothing really going on in this room, I guess. Might as well talk to this big dog. That sound. I thought there was something behind me snarling. Alright. There's a lot of interesting sounds. Very good. So that leaves this hallway and this staircase that we haven't gone through yet. This is not able to be operated yet. We may never go up there, I'm not sure, but we're definitely going this way. And this would be the other person that we were just hearing?
Oh god, he's dead.
Oh no.
He's dead.
No, I guess it's not somebody else. I thought maybe this was the female voice, and then the other dude was the robot in there. Oh, nice. Spool of metal stuff. Okay, cool. Oh, it's Carl. Alright. He's laying on the ground injured. He thinks he's here when I'm talking to him there. ID 0722. I wonder if that's going to be a code that I need to know about. He was trying to drill some stuff. He's trying to fix some heat shields. Right, that's probably what he was dealing with here. I'll just disrespectfully step on your body. My apologies, Carl. Let's see about over here, maybe? Another power relay of some kind. This door does not open, and it is restricted. So whatever that corruption is, the little mollusks that seem to be like bioluminescent, maybe they infiltrated this building and ate their way into the circuitry. Theta, turn around. Maybe they broke into the circuitry and now they're like leeching into all of the relays that allow people to control those robots. What does that say? We sealed Upsilon to keep it working. Please don't fuck it up. A. Azaro. Carl was not my fault. What did Carl do? I just thought I would check the back. We're gonna be hiding in these lockers? No, it doesn't look like we can go in them for once, so that's good. That's Amy. Amy's the artist, right? And she is what number? 0735. I'm waiting for the parallel that's going to be the ID code to get into the doctor's office from the first part. Is going to be one of the ID numbers of the people on this facility. You know that's coming. If it hasn't already, maybe I just forgot what the number was, which is also possible. Okay. That is not helping. This looks like we're just gonna flood the whole thing if I open this door. So I'm not sure if this is where I want to be just yet. Mind your head. Why would they put the water access place up above? There's also no secondary airlock, which... Maybe the secondary airlock is out that door, and maybe it's already been flooded. I'm betting this is actually the only place I can go. Can I at least wear one of the sweet HVAC, like, HVAC, that's not the right word, the Gordon Freeman suits. So if I encounter a healing station, I might be able to actually interface with it. I think there's nowhere else to go. I think I actually have to attempt that door. Alright. I guess I will embrace this fate of fluttery. It's like the highest point. Where all the water is the highest point in the facility. What? Alright. Goodbye, world. Oh. Are you gonna spare me a watery grave? We'll let the... whatever the hulking monstrosity is take care of the hulking grave part. Upsilon, Theta, Delta, Omicron, Lambda. Alright, so they all interface with each other. There's some sort of a weird shrimp vessel. Oh, is the dude coming for me now? I hear shaking. What is that picture in the center? There's like a Tetris block attached to the shrimp ship. Is it carrying that? Maybe it's carrying things between each of them. Maybe this is the... This is Dawkins... Oh, Zeppelin... Wow, okay, if I could just freaking read for 3 seconds instead of just looking at the picture. I'm sorry, I'm way too stupid to be talking out loud to anyone but myself. Alright, we attempted that door. The lock didn't open. That means we've triggered the tag that says it's time for things to come running at me. I'm gonna assume now I go upstairs. Now something has changed in a place that I have not gone to yet. Is it... No, that's not ready. What about over here? Lockdown process initiated. Check terminal for details. Oh, okay, I've got to pick one of their name tag numbers off of the bodies. I already forgot. It was like 0732? Was one of them? What does it say? Maybe I should log in as Amy instead of him.
Did you get the final backup turbos going?
Everything is wired evenly. We've hedged our bets as much as we possibly can.
So that's it? Enough power to run Pathos 2 until the next apocalypse. We're ready to go.
I really hope we didn't mess anything up. I don't want to have to come back here again.
Relax, it's over. We're going to Theta.
Maybe we should seal more blocks. I don't trust the helpers to let this place run in peace.
We've sealed everything. Everything from the barracks to the comm center. If anyone ever sets their foot here again, they're gonna have a hell of a time getting around.
Typical stuff. Also, they're really getting some good use out of that color separation chromatic aberration effect, aren't they? Definitely makes things hazy in an interesting way, so I'll grant them that. 0735. I think I was like 1 digit off or something. 0735. My memory is like 2.5 seconds long, so I've got to say it out loud. Let's go log in. I will guess this will trigger the door to open and let our friend upstairs. Because you know he's not just getting away. Man, they have a pretty low security setup here if, like, all you need to know is the outwardly facing ID number that is on all of your tags. Alright. 2, Heather Wolchek. Upsilon auto process. We've managed to link most backup turbos and activate all generators. Upsilon should be able to produce power for at least a decade. That's thoughtful, by the way, that they make the pointer disappear, the cursor there, after you leave it alone for a second. Should be able to produce power for at least a decade before we start burning through the flues. Oh, okay, I guess we don't want to pollute. The bad news is the machines are getting worse. We've tried to come up with a way to shut them all down. Considering the insane amount of units at Upsilon, it's not looking good. Seriously worried they could disrupt power production when we leave. And ideas? Alright, so that's what we sent, and that's what we received in a reply. from Heather. Good job, try to get all the backup turbos running and cut production to 60%. With all the evacuations, we can survive on a low and steady hum. No need to strain the system. We should be able to get 20 to 25 years of production before we have to fall back on the turbos. The robots are getting increasingly erratic all over. Pathos 2, and unfortunately there's no universal kill switch. Of course there's not, because that would be too easy, right? Seeing how we won't return to Upsilon, you could try sealing off sectors to prevent the helpers from getting to sensitive areas. Well, check. Okay, so that's where we were, I guess, to start. We're in one of the areas that were sealed off, and then the helper got loose and came back here. Lockdown process initiated. Check terminal for details. Okay, so they're actually just telling me to go find the ID codes. Power manager. Therm chamber, not applicable. Insufficient power. Comm center. Solution found. Shut down one of the highlighted sections to divert power to the communication center. So I'm here, but I can't actually affect those, I guess. So we have to manage power somewhere else. Although power's off everywhere, so I don't know. Oh. Yep. We turned on flow control and storage. Alright. I guess we did the thing. Staff. Oh, now we can see a little bit about the hierarchy here. So, Amy was a field service technician for Upsilon Shuttle Station B, which is where we just were with that little Zeppelin thing. Carl Semkin was a wrangler at the Upsilon control deck, which I suppose is where we found his robotified body. And everybody else is Theta. So, the only people that were here were Amy and Carl. Everyone else is Theta. Alright, so this was a pretty isolated operation, evidently. And I don't think there's much else I can do right now. So, I mean, I can get Carl's number and log in as him. I suppose there will be at least another... Can I touch this? Do I want to touch this? Why am I doing that? Seems like a terrible idea. There will probably be another email or some kind of field communication worth reading. But... let's see if there's something that's changed now that I've got power restored to something. Maybe getting into the door on the far left over here might open, or... yeah, it's yellow now. Wasn't this red before, or... yeah. Alright, sorted. Restricted area. What is this? Nothing. Terminal locked. Read this. We've strained the system. If you pull the lever, there's no turning back. Make sure you want it bad enough. Maybe? Oh yeah, I'll just keep touching these freaking weird robotic things. Robotic organic sphincters or whatever they happen to be. It's just making it worse every time I do that. Now I can't even turn the lever. I don't know which was better here, to do the touching of the thing or the flipping of the lever thing. Both things seem pretty bad, I guess. Now what? What about this now? I've drained all the power from everywhere. This can't possibly get better. That still doesn't work. Alright, I need to stop running in circles, I guess. I'm not actually sure what I'm meant to be doing. Oh, look who's here. We'll just kind of hide over here for a sec. Probably if I just go behind this shelf, we'll be safe. Probably don't make noise, though. That would probably be the worst idea possible. I'll just duck. Give it a sec. All things in time will pass. It seems to be getting closer since my vision is getting more and more erratic. Or it could just be this, the big dog over here on the left. Well, just give it a few moments, it'll go back down or go somewhere else. Good thing it makes loud, lumbering footsteps so I can actually hear it coming and going. It's quite a useful trait, actually. Lean? Oh, there it is. I guess it saw me? There's really no defense in this case against the dark arts. I need a Snape. And he's coming in. clearly no human being could hide behind this shelf, right? Clearly. Oh, he's coming exactly for me. Hello. There's your weird butt. You want to turn around and leave? He's looking, like, directly at me. I'm just not gonna move. I'm gonna pretend I'm playing Until Dawn right now. Oh. Well, there you have it, folks. I've been liquefied. Alright, I guess I did something right, because it actually respawned me right here. Wait, so it's actually putting me here, and the dude's coming back in the door. Was I supposed to pick something up and throw it then? There you go. Maybe it wasn't coming in here. Maybe I just made sure it was right then. It's okay, I'm just holding this weird brick of something up in the air. Don't be too alarmed. Probably just turn around and leave. Well, I tried. I put the thing on the ground. What is it doing to me? My goodness. Messed up my head. Oh, I didn't die the first time? It gives you, like, 2 chances or something? I've never experienced the death situation yet in this, so I wasn't sure how that was gonna go. Interesting. Alright, where does this put me now? Oh, okay, at the point where I touched this beacon and was then presented with the option to go back in that first room. Alright, so again, I'm assuming I probably have to go upstairs to proceed. Seemed to be the only other option. Maybe I could do something with the area where I found the robot version of Carl. I don't know, we'll see. But that's going to be it for today's episode. Certainly a bit enlightening. We got a bit more focused on story for this one. And, well, that's probably a good thing, because I'm kind of interested in what's up with these facilities, and why we are who we are, and where we are, and how it's going, and what's going to happen next. Well, all you can really do is stick around and find out. So thanks for watching, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you leave a like if you did, and I will see you for the next episode. Have a great night, everybody.